So I'll show you what happens here as the engine heats up. You can see starts out with a little bit of water. And how I've been able to keep driving it, of course, is by drawing off heat from the engine via the heater and taking the pressure down so the leak has less pressure on it and leaks less. That's my theory. So when I'm at highway speeds, I can go almost 20 miles and only lose a gallon of water. But when I'm starting and stopping, I'm losing a gallon of water every single time. And what happens is I'll be driving down the road and I'll have heat, and the heat slowly goes away and once the heat's gone, I know it's about to start like spraying steam and water out of here. See, it's starting to drip. It starts slow. So my thinking on that is that the water level gets to the point where it's too low. See, here's the heater water line going into the heater core. So eventually the water gets to the point where it's too low and it's not flowing through the heater core. So then this thing just totally explodes. And I have the heater on the first fan setting and all that. But while it sits, it's not enough to keep the pressure down. I'm pretty sure that this air conditioning compressor needs to be replaced. It's kind of noisy. I've never had working air conditioning. I don't know if it's just because there's no coolant in there, so it's kind of noisy. But it goes on and off when I turn on the heater too, so I've never understood why that is. See down there, the water's dripping. I'm up at 3,700 feet, so it's a lot cooler up here. Anyway, I don't know if any of this stuff I'm talking about is actually what's going on, but that's been my theory about it. And for those of you who've had a leaky radiator, you'll know it just... So that was probably the thermostat opening, right? Or closing. Yes, the engine temperature is getting up. Those of you who have had a leaky radiator and you're trying to work at the same time, it's absolutely maddening. Like I said in the other video, I suspect the crack is along here on this side, but it's so hard to see in there that I may have to like take all this out. which really sucks because I'm going to be replacing the radiator anyway as soon as I can afford it. But, you know, you take things apart, you put them back together, you learn. I dream of a country where we have subscription auto-based care, auto repair, but that's me and my dreams. Like, we have subscription-based internet, telephone, shipping, cable television. We have all these things that are subscription-based, so why not subscription-based auto repair? Of course, it's because a lot of auto mechanics are ex-cons out on parole and are a bunch of pirates. Not that all ex-cons are pirates. There's a lot of ex-cons in the landscaping industry too, of course. See, this air compressor will occasionally come on at random times. That little, I guess it's a clutch or something. See how that comes on and off? I don't know why that is, because the air conditioning's off, but maybe someone can tell me. So it's not going to leak now that that I'm watching it, of course. Go ahead and turn the heater off, and that will probably show what I'm trying to show you. I don't know why it's not doing what I don't want it to do, but what I want it to do, because a couple days ago I was doing deliveries, and like I said, I was losing a gallon every time I stopped of water. But even that amount of a leak is too much, right? I mean, look at that. But eventually it will start spraying out water and steam, and then it will lose all its water within a couple minutes. So, and as far as I know, this engine only has 90,000 miles on it. This is a 1999. So it's just ridiculous to be, oh, here we go, putting that much strain on the engine. So now you can see, I don't know. Yeah, the water's coming down now. I just turned the heater on to speed up what I'm trying to show y'all. See, the water's really starting to come down now. Pretty soon there will be steam. But even that's, you know, driving like that is too much. See, the water is just coming down now. And it will do this even if the heater's on at a certain point, especially when it's sitting still. It probably got down to the teens last night temperature-wise, so it's taking longer to get up to temperature. So I'm glad I did change the thermostat, because the thermostat was in really bad shape, and it did help. But my thinking is that this is really the main problem. It's just losing all its water right in this junction. See, I don't know what that's about, but it's not even getting... Usually by now, you know, the temperature gauge would be somewhere in there. So it's gonna start going up. Eventually, just go, and then... See, it's starting to steam. Well, it basically gives the idea of what I was going for.